Hello? 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 Okay, yeah, my mic's working now. Good morning, everyone. Hello. It is time to game, I suppose. Wait, what are they? Oh, they're talking. What are they talking about? 1 second. Oh.
Absolutely everyone on the panel voted on this.
It's too early. I am not used to being awake on stream this early. Oh no, you took my glasses off. I can't see. No. But hello everyone. Welcome. How's it going? Good morning. I hope you guys are having a good day. God, that's weird to say. A good day. Wow. I hope you guys at work are having a good day at work. It's so strange. Yeah, if I can't see the stream in 1080p, you can't either. You gotta watch it in 144. Yeah, it's gonna say 144 until I get my glasses back. Just so you know. Wow. They're forging the PC games. They're making them right now, I think. I can't really see. Oh, okay, I can see now. Yahoo, thank you. Okay, we can go to 1080p. Wow. Amazing. Here, I can make it louder. I think it's too quiet for you guys.
The winged heel, upward and forward, the joy of motion and speed. The spirit of bunny hopping.
Wow, bunny hopping, that's a gamer term. I think they might know about gaming here.
Fellowship, cooperation and competition. Campfire, the sharing of stories and gazing into the glow. And at their center, the eye of the council, awestruck yet unclouded.
I turned it up a little bit more because I thought it was still too quiet. And yeah, this is the Baldur's Gate 3 narrator. They shelled out to have her do this event. Have I heard about video games? No. Video games? What are those?
A marker of dedication, devotion, and dire consequence.
Yeah, they're in the big leagues now.
Hold the power to choose.
I kind of here. Let me turn on the subtitles so I can talk. Oh, never mind. They're unavailable. Okay.
PC Gaming Show Most Wanted will begin shortly. Stand by for trailers and announcements in our countdown of the hottest PC games on the horizon.
Wow, the hottest PC games. Wow, well then, Bess. Welcome. Here, I can say hi to everyone. Hello, Ultimate Hero. Hello, Octo. Hello, Thurns. Hello, Decade. Hello, Octo. Hello, Runa. Hello, Yato. Hello, Crook. Hello, Comfy Panda. Hello, Cerebro. Hello, Shorty. Hello, Mapu. Hello, No Credit Clear. Hello, Skillecaster. Hello, Mechazoic. Hello, Tatsu. Hello, Larvitar. Hello, Comfy. Hello, Young. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Rap God, Q-Ball. Oh my god, it's so loud. And hello Lucky, welcome. Hello Yo-Yo, and hello Pink Potato, and hello Platypus.
Welcome to the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted, powered by Intel. I'm your host,
and hello
Frankie
Critic.
Ward, streaming to you from the
and hello
Churchill
Frankie
War
Ward.
Room, London's underground government command bunker built back in World War II. But why the fortified venue? Well, today we are doing the world's most dangerous work, putting numbers on video games. Maybe you've noticed
that is
there
pretty
are
dangerous.
A lot of video games lately. That's why over the next hour and a half of previews and exclusive reveals,
Gamers are under attack right now.
PC games as selected by the council. PC Gamer's own hand-picked panel of more than 70 industry
The
experts.
council?
We've tasked legendary game developers,
Why aren't I on the
experts, game
council?
critics, and content creators with choosing which games of tomorrow deserve your attention today.
I think it's 2
We've
hours
tallied up those votes
lucky.
to build the most
It's
wanted.
pretty
The top
long.
25 upcoming PC games chosen by the finest minds in video games.
What
But
are
we
all
didn't
these
stop
streamers
there.
doing here?
We
Where's
traveled around the world
Cubeball?
to meet with developers in their studios, gathering first-hand info from the minds behind the games we want most. We'll be airing those interviews throughout the show.
Hello, Muir.
And that's
Welcome.
not all. This entire show is a showcase of games we think you'll be talking about in the near future. We'll also highlight games on the PC Gaming Show
Yeah,
wish
the
list, bringing in
credibility
even
just
more
isn't
reveals
here for
and new
this.
trailers. Let's kick things off with the number 25 game on the most wanted list.
Number
Still wakes the
25?
deep. I mean, what
Huh?
better setting for our first game than a collapsing oil rig off the Scottish coast haunted by an otherworldly monster? This
Have
psychological
not
horror
heard
game
about
features
this game.
0 weapons, but I'm sure the protagonist will be totally fine. From the Chinese Room, the studio behind Dear Esther and Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, this is one of only 2 horror games in our countdown.
Wait, the Chinese Room is working on multiple things? I know they're working on the, wow, they are working on multiple games. They're working on, that Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines sequel now, too.
Hey there, PC Gaming Show. My name's Jason Graves, and I'm super excited to be able to officially announce that I'm the
don't
music
have
composer
games on
for
your
Chinese
phone.
Room's Still Wakes the Deep. The Chinese Room has a history of incredible music in their
lady.
games,
Welcome.
and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
We knew very quickly that we wanted to work with Jason because
Yeah, not a single
we're not
anime
only
girl on the
doing
council.
scary
Can't believe this.
music,
Anime
we're not
girl
only trying to scare the
discrimination.
players, other emotions we're also trying to evoke. So we needed someone who could walk that very fine
They
line
had
that
to
we're
make
trying
sure
to
to develop the
Scary
game
all day,
will actually
and that's fun. But what really makes it fun, I think, is that combination of emotional and scary, because one sort of feeds
Yeah.
the other. And the setting of the rig in
They're
the
saying
middle
that
of the ocean
that
felt
sequel's
like
gonna
the
come out
score needed
next
to be
year,
sort of
but I don't
smaller
know.
and dialed in. We sort of split the sounds of the score in half, and one half of the score, we've got live strings and live woodwinds.
Also,
We
what do you
can't
guys
replace
think about
live
the
players.
volume
These players
right
are
now?
Fantastic.
Is
and
it
it's
too
about the
loud,
emotion
too
and the
quiet?
humanity.
Just let me
Other
know.
half of
Thank
the
you.
score is a synthesizer.
It's good? Okay.
And
Okay.
an actual sound sculpture that was built specifically for the score. I've got a friend who literally is
Got
a metal
it. Thank
artist,
you.
and he ended up creating
There's
a
no
sculpture which he
captions.
affectionately
They won't
named
let me
The
put 'em
Rig.
on.
Every
They're
surface of it can
unavailable.
be tapped, bowed, scraped, or rubbed, and it
Oh,
makes all these
ouch.
different sounds. And they are about as non-human and non-emotionally tender or sensitive as you can get. It's the opposite end of the spectrum.
It's a emotionally
Yeah, PC
complex
gaming
game,
is
and I
very
think the music is
inaccessible.
able to reflect this with
PC gamers
the
hate
use of,
people who
the-
can't hear.
several different families of instruments.
And this game, I think, is going to be another fantastic entry in the Chinese Room catalog.
Yeah, is it gonna be as good as Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 in your catalog?
Our list of most wanted games on PC was voted for by a hand-picked panel of more than 70 industry experts we inducted into a not-so-secret society called the Council. Let's hear from some of them.
It is I, Miss Mika, the Bane of Melania. I am a member of the council.
My name is Marina Hallikainen. I'm from Colossal Order.
My name is Chris Barassa. I'm the creative director at Red Hook Studios.
Oh,
I'm
they
here to
have like
reveal that
devs
in
on it
addition to being
too.
Sunburnt,
Okay.
I'm a
I
member
thought it
of
was
the
just
council.
content
I voted strongly
creators.
for Tiny Glade and Dragon's Dogma 2.
Hey, I'm Jessica Klein from Blackbird Interactive, and I'm one of the voters who helped select the games in the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted.
Hello, my name is Esfand, and I'm a member of the council.
And who is on this mysterious council?
Hello, my
This
name is
could be
Cubeball,
anyone.
and I'm a part of the Gamer Council.
Even Sid Meier.
I love
got
gaming.
an Illuminati-style cloak to prove it.
Yeah, you need at least one streamer to get the kids interested.
Number 24, Sword of the Sea.
They should have all decided on Bloodborne. Yeah, all 25 slots should have just been
Games have a
Bloodborne
special capacity for
and
movement.
Bloodborne,
empowering
and
us to move in
Bloodborne.
ways that are graceful or athletic or physically impossible. In this game's case, you're hoverboarding across magical, otherworldly terrain. And if anyone can turn
Is this by the same devs as
sword into an
Journey?
experience of meditative
Wow, that's
wonder,
cool.
It's the visual and musical artists behind Abzu and Journey.
Journey, but awesome.
PC classic, famous as a factory of unforgettable stories. After releasing way back in 2006, Dwarf Fortress finally migrated to Steam.
Dwarf Fortress! I love that game.
The masterpiece of sandbox simulation is expanding even further with the revival of its celebrated roguelike game mode.
Adventure mode?
Here's an exclusive first look at the return of Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode.
Ah! Yahoo! Yippee!
Hi, this is Tarn and Zach, the creators of Dwarf Fortress. Here we're in
Oh,
the Fortress with the dwarf
awesome!
working on an artifact, and he's made Kasha Zunal a gold ring for his family. But now I'm going to retire this fort because I want to hold this ring in my own hand.
Oh!
I can make a character in adventure mode, anyone I want, even a whole
Character
bunch.
creation!
Let's take this one. We can explore
Hippo
sites,
Man!
fight monsters, join a faction, or go off to an old fortress to steal our ring. I've arrived with my hippo friend. We're pretending we belong here, sneaking down into the darkness. And there's the workshop.
This is
Let's grab the
awesome.
ring.
This is epic.
There's a huge map to
Thank you for the resub, by the way,
Adventure mode is
Sirius.
a
I
great way to
appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
experience the
Sorry,
world
I'm.
of Dwarf
April!
Dwarf Fortress's
Oh,
Adventure Mode will venture
awesome.
forth in the second
April,
quarter of
that's so
2024.
soon.
Next up in our countdown, we've got another great-looking independent game. Set in an eerie Polish town in the 1990s, Holston blends throwback pixel art, modern dynamic lighting, and mixed camera perspectives that caught the eye of our judges.
Mixed camera perspectives.
Number 23, Holston.
Oh, this game does have a cool look. I like the low FPS. Oh. Oh, this game's cool. Yeah, I like the art direction. Cool guy. I like that guy's design. Herbs? What is this? Resident Evil? This is a Holston. There's apparently a demo on Steam. I might check that out. I really like how this looks. It's cool. Demo out today. Whoa. He's got a Leon jacket. Actually, that's the Alone in the Dark, the new Nightmare jacket. Yeah, keyboard escapes are awesome. This is Disney Woman. Coco Melon, the movie. That's just that bird from Up. That's the dog from Up. Hey, yeah, they literally kind of look like it. Pixar Island. The Chocobo at Home. Wow. Wow. Wow, I love survival crafting games. I love it. Disney presents Minecraft. Under a rock. I see. Well,
Explore a world
thank
that
you.
evolution forgot in Under a Rock, launching in early access next summer.
Early access next summer.
Towards the dark hour once again. February brings a long overdue reimagining for the game that found the magic mix of after-school extracurriculars and interdimensional.
We're running out of game time.
In the 22
I don't hate the name Under a Rock, but
about the upcoming remake
I don't like
of
the
Persona
art's
3.
direction of it. Sorry.
Number 22, Persona 3 Reload.
Yeah. Whatever.
PC ゲーミングショーをご覧の皆さん
Anyway.
こんにちは。ペルソナ3リロードプロデューサーの新妻亮太です。この度は数多くのタイトルからモーストウォンテッドゲームズに本作を選んでいただき誠にありがとうございます。
Which version of Persona 3 is this? This is basically the original Persona 3. It doesn't have the epilogue and it doesn't have the female route, so it's basically a remake of the original PS2 game with no extras whatsoever.
今の P スタジオの手で装いを新たに生まれ変わったペルソ
God,
ナ
I
3
would have been happy if they just included the epilogue, because I really like the answer. Like, I guess that's I don't think that's a very common opinion, but
まだ見られていない方のために
whatever, who
本日は
cares?
こちらを皆さんと一緒に見ていきたいと思います。ではどうぞ。
So, I decided to call this meeting to introduce him to the rest of the school.
I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Turn the dove off! Oh, this song kinda rocks.
Wow, a spin-off with Swallow as the main character. I gotta make sure I record that. Yeah, I watch it every week without fail. But this TV special is big news.
I am not a big fan of the Persona 3
There's a
dub.
theory that he's actually stronger than Hawk.
They'll add the answer to yeah, that
I
makes
chose a long
sense.
weapon so I could match the reach of an adult. Ah! Oh, I hit my shin again. There! Now's my chance. Ah! I'm catching this!
Okay, I do like Ken. I do think Ken is kinda cool. Just saying. But
いかがでしたか？
I don't think I'll play this remake. I've said it many times.
ぜひパーティーに入れて一緒に戦ってみてください。ペルソナ3リロードはこれまでにペルソナ3をプレイしたことのある方にも初めてプレイする方にも
You'll never understand why Persona is so popular. I really like Persona 3. I really like I like Tartarus a lot. I really love Tartarus, and yeah, urban fantasy is cool, and yeah, I don't know. I just blah. Yeah, they should remake Skyrim. I agree. I think they should make Skyrim, but better. What is this? It's Pokemon for Saku. Oh, this is Unrailed. I think I've seen VTubers playing Unrailed 1 or something, maybe? I don't remember. Isometric Minecraft. pretty cute. It has a pretty good art direction.
Unravel 2 steams into early access in 2024. We continue our march through the most wanted with a game that's a truly handcrafted work of art.
I think voxel games can look pretty good. I like voxels.
Featuring a lovingly sculpted ensemble of stranded weirdos. Let's take a look.
Stranded weirdos?
Number 21.
Harold Halibut?
Hi. More than 10 years ago, we started
is
building
this
tiny
stop
sets of
motion?
puppets to make our game Harold Halibut.
Now, the wait is almost over. Enjoy our new trailer.
Oh, this looks
Learning
cool.
about people is a kind of adventure. A way of exploring lots of little
Oh,
worlds
yes,
that
welcome,
exist
welcome.
within the Fedora. Even if one of those little worlds looks barren and uninhabitable from the outside, usually you
Oh,
can
this
make
is
contact
stylish. I
and
really
find
like
plenty
how
of
this
life and
looks.
laughter there.
Hello again, my alien fish bud. How are you doing? Too bad you can't tell me.
Were you? I quite wondered if maybe you'd take Harold with you.
Me?
You put the clay on the metal wire skeleton, that'd be awesome.
Humans are so unpredictable and complicated. There is almost nothing to understand.
Cool. Very cool.
I thought you said it wasn't a vote. It's not. I just happen to agree with them.
Yeah, this looks great.
You may
Wow.
commence stage D as discussed.
Something is afoot. Too many things that don't add up.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting much from the PC gaming show, but this has been pretty alright, I will say. And hello, Bear. Welcome. Yeah, this is truly the most movie game in a good way. Ah, they converted the clay models to 3D. I see. It's like a perfect conversion because I can barely tell.
Sands of Aura is a great entry in the blossoming ARPG genre, and you can play it today on Steam.
We have suffered. Faced the corruption.
I haven't played an ARPG in so long.
And death. But we have also experienced beauty. Kindness.
Yeah, action RPG, like Diablo.
Yet there is much left to be discovered.
Yeah, this does look nice. Diablo 1 stream when? Maybe I will play Diablo 1. I've only played Diablo 2. Is Diablo 1 good? Do people enjoy Diablo 1?
Games.
The PS1 version of Diablo 1? Okay. American roleplay game. Whoa, G.I. Joe! You like Diablo 1 the best? Really? I see. I really like Diablo 2, so... I was like, I never knew if I should go back and play Diablo 1 as well, or not. Path of Exile is the current peak of the genre? I do want to check out Path of Exile at some point. It's just kind of intimidating. Scribble Knots farm game? Paper Farmio. Wow, another survival crafting game. We love survival crafting. We adore survival crafting. It's the best thing in the entire world.
G.I. Joe Wrath of
I like
Cobra,
to survive,
Killers of the Plum
and I like
Grove,
to
and
craft.
Style on the PC Gaming Show Steam page. Back to you, Frankie.
Yeah, 200 people in
2023
one
has been one
server
of
would be
the best
too
years on
chaotic.
record for RPGs.
People will
With
be
Baldur's Gate 3 ushering
griefing.
in a renaissance for classic role-playing, could there be a better time for a game set in a new universe from Ed Greenwood, creator of The Forgotten Realms? For a closer look at the upcoming RPG sandbox, we traveled to Montreal, Canada to speak with the developers of Unforetold Witchstone.
Factions, empires, gods, they rise and they fall. The actions of individuals set the course of history, and you are one of them.
Forgotten Realms. I don't think I know that one. A CRPG, you say? Ah. I do? Wow, non-linear narrative choices. I don't know. This could be cool. Oh, it's the setting Baldur's Gate takes place in? Oh, I see. It's the most boring fantasy setting out there. Ah, I see.
How will you?
This looks like it could be cool, though. I would be terrified to be a CRPG coming out after the wake of Baldur's Gate 3, though. It looks like Fable.
I'm Malik Bukira. I'm co-founder of Spearhead Games, and on the games I do creative direction and design.
Yeah, the game takes place in Montreal. That's what Montreal looks like. If you weren't aware.
We really want to bring the freedom is a big aspect, and not just the freedom, the
The
sense
mythical
of agency with that
fantasy
world.
world
Freedom alone is
of
cool. You can do
Montreal.
different things, but you want that world to respond. And on tabletop, you have a game master, you have other players. There's always a response to the things you do. Freedom is also about creativity, feeling clever, feeling like you did things your way.
Like a tabletop RPG, players are more free to do stuff that they want to do, right? Usually in CRPGs, you'll see player being locked into certain dialogue options. We decided that no, we want a way sort of philosophically, the player can construct their own sentences.
When it comes to dialogue, we
cool.
added something that's really cool and unique, which we call the influence system. And it unlocks interacting with characters, talking to them at a really cool level. So you start by determining something you want from that character, whether it's just following you around, meet you somewhere, attack someone, give you something they have in their inventory, or join you as a companion even if you want. And then you take an approach. How do you want to go about that? You
I
can
love
go,
this guy's accent. That's
sweet-talk them,
awesome.
be charming about it. You can threaten them. You can blackmail them. You can argue with them logically if you have like a smart character. If you're a cleric, maybe you can convince them it's the right religious thing to do.
Ah, this is
We
cool.
decided on turn-based combat because, first of all, it is truer to the tabletop experience, but also, like our dialogue and a lot of the choices that you make in the game, we really want players to have the time to reflect, sort of make the best tactical decisions, even in combat.
Wow.
You can find Unforetold Witchstone on Steam. It's still in development, but you can wishlist it already and join the conversation about the game.
Okay, thank you. Perhaps I will keep this in my mind. I forget the name of it. Okay, there it is. Unforetold Witchstone. Okay, if I can remember this after stream, then they've earned my wish list.
Stories is ours to tell in Unforetold
Wow,
Witchstone, launching in early
welcome.
access on Steam on January 25th, 2024. What a moment RPGs are having, eh? You can add every game on our wishlist to your Steam wishlist by visiting the PC Gaming Show Steam page. Go to pcgamer.com/wishlist for a full list of every
That's
game in today's
nice.
show.
That's convenient.
Up next on our most wanted list, you'll want to keep your blaster hand ready. In a galaxy of scoundrels, sometimes it pays to shoot first.
Star Wars?
Number 20.
Ah.
Star Wars Outlaws.
When are we gonna get more news about the David Cage Star Wars?
I'm a content creator. But
Where is
I'm
it?
also a huge Star Wars nerd. I'm really excited about Star Wars Outlaws. I have very high hopes for it because the Star Wars universe obviously is very cool. They're focusing on kind of more of the original
You hope to
trilogy era,
never
which
see
is
it.
very cool. But I'm also happy that they
Come
are
on, it'll
not
be
doing
funny.
a
It'd be
Jedi or
awesome.
Force-sensitive
Bring me
thing.
the
At least
Quantic
that's what it
Dream
appears from the
Star
trailer, but rather
Wars.
just like a heist video game, which should be really cool. And I love seeing developers lean into single-player games because not everything needs to be multiplayer. Not everything needs to be
You've worked on a Star
I
Wars
love
video game?
single-player stories
Oh, I'm
that are
so
crafted
sorry for
to
your
be
loss,
just a really
Hilltop.
good experience from start to finish. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope the Star Wars Outlaws is a 10 out of 10.
I think this was announced like 2... I feel like this title's been announced for a while, but I don't think we've ever actually seen anything from it. I'm not positive about that though. I don't really keep up with Star Wars games, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, no gameplay, by the way. Hope that's fine. There's a fake gameplay thing? Ah, makes sense.
Jackpot!
I like the colors of this game. Oh, there actually was a gameplay reveal for Outlaws? Ah, I see. Yeah, it did say Void Bastards. Yeah, the character design is also pretty good.
Don't test me.
Hey, man!
A roguelike shooter.
Finally, a challenge.
I really like to see I like to see very stylized games like this so much more than, you know, very realistic video games. It's a bit of a bias, but I don't know, I just think these look so much better. Looks cool. If I wanna see reality, I can just step outside. I don't wanna do that, so
This space western roguelike hits high noon when Wild Bastards arrives on Steam in 2024. Coming up on The Most Wanted, our exclusive on-location interviews with the development studios creating Path of Exile 2 and Homeworld 3. Plus, we're giving away a custom-built Intel PC. You like computers, don't you? Stay tuned. I
kinda like computers. I think they're
Let's continue
cool.
our countdown, shall we?
But
We have all
I don't
heard
think
that
I'd
devils
ever
may
use an
cry.
Intel CPU. Sorry.
From Devolver Digital, a dreamlike game of diabolical skating.
Number 19. Skate Story.
Skate Story. Yeah, I do have an AMD CPU. AMD CPU Besto. Very much like my AMD.
A skateboard and a quest to swallow the moon. Pairing a vivid afterlife realm with the acrobatic and dangerous play of skateboarding
Cool music.
seems like the perfect thematic match. Our most wanted experts are desperate to land an unholy heel flip in the underworld.
Now, as we all know, pirates have two great weaknesses, scurvy and poor infrastructure. But in this up-and-coming city builder, the true pirate utopia
City builder?
ensuring the golden age of
Pirate
lives on.
City
Coming
builder?
in 2024, here's
Pirate
the world premiere,
Fortress?
Republic of Pirates, Ireland.
World premiere. see. There's been pirate city sims before? Really? Sounds kind of cool. I don't know if I really care for it so much for like prefab infrastructure, though. I don't know. I guess Dwarf Fortress has just like ruined my ideal of like a city builder. Like Dwarf Fortress and like Zoo Tycoon 2. I like to be able to build my own things up, if that makes sense. Like I want to build my own like pirate house. The game's called Uncharted Waters on the SNES, but it's not 100% piratey. Ah, okay, I will keep this in mind. Put it into my Discord, please. Yeah, nothing pirates love more than infrastructure. Data Jack 2020. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, if I can't build a lava trap to flood my pirates, what's the point, right? Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty stylish.
Add some mega corporate espionage to your Steam wishlist.
Mega cool.
Find DataJack 2020 on the PC Gaming Show Steam page at pcgamer.com/wishlist. The Most Wanted continues with the first strategy game selected by our panel of judges. Menace
A strategy game?
A specialty strategy publisher, and Overhype Studios, the folks who made the gritty tactical medieval game Battle Brothers. Now they're trading low fantasy for the far future in their first 3D game. Get ready to give those aliens hell, but not too quickly, as this is a turn-based game.
Number 18. Menace.
Menace? You thought it could have been an XCOM game? Did you miss anything good? How about Harold looks cool. It's a stop motion inspired game. I forgot. Anything else? Whoops. I have the stop motion game in my head only. Sorry. Why does she look like an Uncharted character? She's the narrator for Baldur's Gate 3. Oh yeah, the CRPG. Wow, I forgot the name. Yeah, it's not going to be on the wish list. Sorry. Yeah, I've heard pretty good things about this game as one of those comfy games. It's like on Steam. I mean, not Steam, but Switch, right? It's coming to Steam? I see.
The world as we know
coming out of the real platform. Cool. Ah, cool art.
But
will the game be as cool?
New life blossoms. A life crying out into
Thank
the
you for the
void,
follow, XOXO.
fighting for its survival tooth and nail. A life that adapts, overcomes, and continues to rise above any and all. Life that learns to idolize and worship, sacrifice and maim, wage war and destruction. A life that burns so bright it set the world ablaze. And you decide if it's
It's a card game.
Is in the cards.
That's so very funny reveal. Just all this cool art and then card game.
One of the things that intrigues us about Valve is that it specifically is
Those guys are not proud of their card game. They are not excited to show it's a card game. They are very embarrassed by it. I mean, yeah, I like card games. It's just very funny, the presentation of that. Another RPG, what is it?
Number 17.
Oh! This has been at many showcases,
super
right?
excited because of the studio making it, Obsidian. From Fallout New Vegas to The Outer Worlds, they've shown us they know how to make an RPG that I'm gonna love. When I was watching the gameplay trailer,
Obsidian Elder Scrolls.
And cool spells and these big dungeons, and I was thinking to myself, there's a little bit of Elder Scrolls in there, but with a Obsidian twist on it, as they always
They
do.
started on
So I'm looking
25,
forward to
so it's
probably
counting
crafting
down.
and big, beautiful storytelling, big set pieces, and a gorgeous, dangerous world to explore. And
Wait,
I'm gonna
that
sink my
is
teeth into it.
That's the Twitch emote guy!
The living lands await in a Valve.
I didn't know he
coming
was
sometime
still alive!
Now,
Wow.
one of the cool things about PC games is that it's the platform for the eccentric and the experimental. This is the platform.
Yeah,
where
that was
unconventional
him.
games
That
about
was
Hitler-based
Mr.
detectives or city builders on space
Mr.
worlds
Dance
are born,
Game.
where Farming Simulator has its own esports scene. Our next game is in that same legacy of weirdness, but with plenty of interesting.
I just thought Dev. I didn't know he was like still like online making content, you know?
Following a nun's existential journey with the devil by her side. Let's see
Thought
what
he
kind
was
of trouble the game's
dead.
creators in Kazakhstan are getting into.
Let me tell you about Indica. Who is she, you ask? Well, she's a nun. A rather plain
Camera
nun,
too
if you ask me.
close. She looked
prays
like
on
that. She looked like that angle of CJ from the GTA Definitive Edition. Do you remember that from the bicycle?
Poor girl. Of all the boring places, why do you want to go to heaven?
This seems kind of cool. It seems pretty quirked up. I like quirked up games. Ow. Okay. Perhaps I will check this out. Yeah, it is quirked up.
Indica arrives on PC in early 2024. Next, we've got a new game in a genre that continues to evolve and grow, the extraction shooter. Hawked is a colourful comic-style PvPvE game where players deploy to a stylish island called Exile
Extraction
to battle
shooter?
lizardmen and fellow mercenaries.
What kind of game is what kind of game is that? I've not heard of that term before.
Here's a fresh look at Hawked.
Oh, that's Tarkov genre. Okay, I see. There was a they showed Persona 3. That's your Japanese game. Fortnite Tarkov. Oh my god, this song, LOL. They all wanna steal Fortnite's valor, Young. They wanna be the next Fortnite. Okay, can this be over? I think we've had enough of this. This is not Fortnite. This is Tarkov meets Fortnite. I do like the comic book aesthetics, but that's not really enough to save it. Oh, it's a play for free game. Wow. Yeah, I don't really care much for the overarching art style, but all the like bang and like the comic book, you know, those little dots that the comic books have. I forget what they're called, but I don't know. I thought that looked kind of cool, but I mean, it's not my kind of game.
Sports is playable now in early access ahead of its full
Yeah,
launch
halftones.
PC
That's
and
it. That's
console.
what it's called.
To claim free in-game items and premium currency, visit playhawk.com/rally today. Don't miss your chance. Make
I
sure
don't
you
think
drop
I
into
will.
Exile
I
with
think
the
I
full
will
loadout for
mess
full
my
release support
pants.
coming
Thank
in
you.
2024. Next on the Most Wanted countdown, Dragon's Dogma devotees finally get their wish. With a
The
long
microtransactions. Yeah, excited to see their version of V-Bucks.
Number 16.
Dragon's Dogma! I want to play the first one so bad.
If you're hoping for a
This game
masterwork
looks
in
so
open-world
cool.
monster slaying, you can't go wrong with Capcom's
Your
RPG
subs at
cult hit.
$70.
Shown just how good
I
it
don't
is
know.
at
It
creating
kind of
these
looks
mixed
pretty
action
cool.
and
I don't.
fantasy
It might be
RPGs
worth
with
the
recent entries in the
$70.
Monster Hunter series, and Dragon's Dogma 2 looks to continue
The
that
first
trend.
game's so
Fresh
scary
crop of
gameplay
climbable
wise.
chimeras and a bounty of
I
befriendable
see.
pawns.
I see.
The endless chain stretches on in Dragon's Dogma 2.
With Dragon's Dogma 2, we're 10 games deep into the Most Wanted, and things
Oh,
are about
yeah,
to
I
get
get
a lot
that.
colder. In
And
2018,
hopefully
Fresh
I'll
Hub
go on a
won
deep
wide
sale
praise
pretty
as a
fast.
chillingly bleak city builder.
It's just pretty
In
fun.
a sequel set 30 years
I
later,
see.
new factions arise as
I
resurgent
definitely want to give it
criminality
my own
faces its
try
new
sometime. I don't know if I'd
greatest
stream
threat,
it though.
itself.
Maybe, perhaps.
Let's hear from the game developer in Poland, 11-Bit Studios.
Number 15.
Frostpunk 2. A retro Dogma. When did Dragon's Dogma come out? Isn't it? It's probably retro, right? Dragon's Dogma.
But it changed us.
2012.
Mere survival was.
It's 11 years old. It's retro.
We kept expanding. More and more people.
It was a blockbuster. Wow, 20 years of retro.
Conflicting futures.
Factorio gone wrong, the game. I've always wanted to play Factorio. It'd probably be a game I get really into, so
Hi, I'm
I'm very scared to give it a try.
We are both game directors responsible for Frostpunk 2, here at 11-Bit Studios. What you've just seen is the first gameplay teaser
Bad
of
companies who
Frostpunk 2.
have to
And as you can
advertise
clearly see,
city
a lot has changed
builders.
since the first game, especially the scale of our city.
Infrastructure is so
But it remains the same
cool.
post-apocalyptic atmosphere that hopefully will resonate with you once again. Stay tuned for more, because the gameplay trailer for Frostpunk 2 is just around the corner.
Frostpunk is a depression game for you. I see. Oh, what's this? Demon School.
I'm Brandon Sheffield, the creative director of
Oh,
Demon
this
School, and
got
I'll tell you
announced
about our
last year,
tactical
I think.
This is the planning phase where we'll plot our movements, which can be rewound at any time. Characters can only move in straight lines or side steps, like if you combined a king and a knight in chess. You attack enemies by running straight into them. You can see faded 1 point of
Yeah, the
damage.
Persona 1 core
Namako doesn't
game.
deal
Looks
damage, but
pretty
stuns
cool.
and debuffs enemies, reducing their defense. Now, if our other damage dealer Destin hits this demon, he'll do 2 points of damage. But we can take this further. If Newt, our healer, heals a character with full health, they get an attack buff. Destin now does 4 points of damage.
Oh, that's
to
a
this
cool
enemy.
system.
You can also do combos by pushing or pulling an enemy into another friendly
To make
character.
clerics
as Namako
like
and
not
Faye are doing
useless
here.
when everyone's
Once you're
like
happy with your
fully
choices,
healed
you start the
already.
action phase and watch it go. These are the main puzzle pieces you'll be working with, but there are 15 characters, each with their own unique abilities for you to discover. You
Yeah,
can also
I
study new
love it.
techniques,
I
improve your
love this
relationships, fight
monotone
huge
tutorial.
bosses,
It's
and unravel the mystery
awesome.
of why demons are breaking through to the human world on this
They should have
mysterious
played
island.
this after that Tarkov
you enjoy it.
Fortnite game. When is this coming out? I've got to add this to my wish list. I'm pretty interested in it. Quarter 2, 2024. Okay, cool. Thanks. Found footage horror?
The dark web. You want to stream.
I do want to stream. Wow. You guys want to watch? You guys want to follow? What, I can't sleep. What? I have to keep streaming? What? Huh? Oh. Is this how you guys are? Dark web streamer. It'd be cool if this was a Twitch Prime ad.
Next, with the only game on the most wanted list that's available now in early access, a team of retro shooter specialists are asking an important question. What if Bloodborne played like Thief if Thief had a pump shotgun? From New Blood Interactive, here's our
Bloodborne mentioned,
featuring its upcoming Underport area and introducing us to the terrifying
yeah, it's major streamer bait. I hope you guys are ready to see like 50 billion streamers play that dark web game. Oh, Glimwood! Ah. They won't port Bloodborne, I guess we'll just have to make our own. You're done honeymooning over Bloodborne likes. Yeah, I don't know. Rise of P was kind of cool in concept, but I didn't really have too much fun playing it. I didn't get too far in it though. Maybe it gets better. Cool critter. Oh, it's more Thief with a Bloodborne coat of paint. I see. Yeah, that's cool. I do want to play the Thief games. They seem very cool. They seem very good. There's so many there's so many Western games I want to play, but then I just sit around and play more Japanese games.
Newegg is, of course, one of our favourite places to find upgrades, and later in the show, we'll be sharing some recommendations in our holiday wish list. But we've also partnered with Newegg to build a... Oh, wait, am I reading this teleprompter right? We bought an egg-shaped computer.
An egg-shaped computer?
My target. One new egg. Guess this is the egg.
Yeah, we love advertising our PCs.
What the hell is it?
Wow. Okay, thank you.
Head to PCGamer.com.
Intel GPU jumps and hugs your face.
The next game on the most wanted would probably rank higher if we knew a single thing about it. I mean, it's a decade after the release of Grand Theft Auto 5, and GTA Online is still clearing $500 billion
really?
every year.
Are you gonna show us a trailer
And
for
how
this?
scared should we be of the answer? Let's hear from our voting panel on how GTA 6 earned this position in our countdown.
So we don't have any new information just yet. We're excited for that game.
Number 13, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Does Rockstar even know it got nominated? Or did they like reach out to Rockstar like, hey, can we have some footage of GTA 6? And they were like,
excited I am for Grand Theft
no.
Auto 6.
My personal pick for the PC gaming show Most Wanted has to be Grand Theft Auto 6 because at this point it has been about 10 years.
Are you serious?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Storylines are always absolutely fantastic.
It's one of the greatest video game franchises of all
that cat
time.
in the background is very
Excited to
cute.
dive
I
into
like
a new
him.
immersive world, new cities, new surroundings.
Just the amount of things that you can do in this open world sandbox. And
Yeah,
whether
it's
you
just
wanna
these
screw around.
streamers
Rockstar
hyping it up.
recently acquired
Just theory
TFX,
crafting
which
about
is the company
GTA
that owns
6.
5M, and that is where No Pixel is hosted, and No Pixel is one of my favorite GTA roleplay servers.
I hope you guys are excited as I am. I think Rockstar has a lot of hype around it right now.
And very excited to see what else.
I hope you guys enjoy it when the game comes out.
That can't be for real! I thought for sure they were at least gonna have something from Rockstar. But no, Rockstar, they didn't have anything! Gaming's awesome. They didn't even have a picture, they didn't have the logo. At least Bethesda had the decency to show us like the title screen for Elder Scrolls 6. Rockstar does not care. They do not give a freaking crap. Wow, Diggles too. Yeah, I guess the random streamer man said it's gonna be good. Based on the game that came out 10 years ago, this new game that is definitely being developed that we have not seen anything from is definitely gonna be good. For sure, 100%. Sorry, I feel like I'm being toxic right now. Sorry. I just think it's so funny. I just can't get over that. Wow. Oh my god, another survival crafting game. I thought we were done with this era, you know? I thought we were done surviving and then we were done crafting. Wow. Yeah, they're going to war, I guess. There are always trees to punch, I guess, I suppose.
Top of the Crown's Tyranny in Bellwright, coming to early access in December. Our next game rounds out a killer combo of high-profile fighting games that have hit PC in the last year.
Ah,
Ready?
fighting game.
Fight.
Number 12.
Oh, Tekken.
Tekken 8.
That makes sense. They raised $1 trillion USD on Kickstarter. Subject of a class action lawsuit.
And we're more than ready for a rematch. With revised fighting mechanics going all in on aggression.
Like that MMO that got funded on Kickstarter and taken to court when the guy was like, sorry, we ran out of money. Anyway, bye.
We're moving forward in our rankings with a sequel to a
Even though
Metroidvania favorite.
I think he raised like what, $15 million for his MMO? Bonkers.
Hi, Sean. How did you do that?
Well, you know, it's PC Gaming Show tradition.
Wait, is Tekken 8 not gonna have rollback?
Facility, so I just started calling around.
There's no way, right?
I did. My powers are great, and so is
What?
my Hollow Knight Silk Song.
How can you not have rollback in the year of 2023?
Number 11. Hollow Knight song.
And hello, Zero. Blah, hello.
Allow me to share 3 reasons why I'm
Fake
excited
game.
for Hollow Knight Silksong. First, the graphics. I adore the original Hollow Knight art style, and they're giving me more, but elevating it with more detail and layering. 2, combat in motion. The original Hollow Knight somehow was able to blend super fast, snappy movement.
We love
slow,
getting hype.
chunky,
We
Souls-like
love
combat.
hype
And if you look at the
existing. We
Silksong
love
trailer,
building
you're seeing
hype
all
for
sorts of
many
new moves
years.
that allow you to dance around your enemies and jump around the environment. It makes me really excited for the second-to-second experience. But the third and the biggest reason is exploration. Team Cherry are masters of this. There would be a ledge in the original Hollow Knight that when I finally
Is
was able
any
to
of
get
this
there,
footage new?
hours of
I'm just
content
curious.
behind
Is this
there.
another
4 new
GTA
bosses,
6
4 new
situation
enemies, or entirely new
where
zones.
they
But
just
it's that
have this
exact
streamer guy
combination of a
hyping up
beautiful
this game?
that's fun and second-to-second gameplay that
This is
rewards
all
my
old.
exploration. Oh, I literally can't wait for Silksong.
Awesome. Okay. Well,
Thanks for your Silksong
I hope you have
expertise,
fun waiting.
What began as a spin-off expansion to Team Cherry's beloved Metroidvania is now one of our most sought-after sequels.
Can I please
Assuming
hype
it
something
leaves
up on
hiding someday.
stream? Okay,
Before we move
bros,
forward
I am
with
so
more
excited
previews,
for
we want
the
your
very
input.
next
We're offering a
Fire
PC
Emblem
Zone
video
reward.
game. Fire
QR
Emblem is
code
coming
on
out with a
screen,
new
you can
video
take down
game
PC Gaming Show viewer survey,
in the next
and you
10
could win a
years,
custom-built
maybe.
AC Mirage
And it's gonna be
gaming PC
epic
powered by an
win.
Intel Core i9-14900K CPU. And now, a world premiere.
Why Fire Emblem? That's just the one I thought about first. I'm sorry.
Have been reported missing. A male and a female were last seen heading to the forest 2 days ago.
A teen has not been seen since September 24th. We had a chance to speak with the mother.
It's been 3 years since she's been missing.
There are a lot of rumors about the lake. Do you personally believe
Alan
that
Wake
there's some
3?
reality in there? No, of course not. People love ghost stories, but in the end, they're just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories.
Half-Life 3 being spot number 1. Alan Wake and the Spooky Lake. I see. Alan Lake, welcome. Far Cry 7. A cooking game where Alan bake. And then we can have a lawn keeping game called Alan Rake, where he rakes in leaves. A thief like named Alan Take, where he takes. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. Welcome. DIY game Alan Bake. Alan Shake it for the Wii. Alan Sleep, who's Wake's twin. A spin-off of Pokemon Sleep.
But first, a fresh look at the Gunfu gameplay of Spine.
Gunfu?
As your combat AI, I have to warn you that pressing the wrong floor may lead to unexpected consequences.
Alan Drake. Early in-game cutscenes and footage. Great disclaimer.
No elevator this time?
Yeah. Okay, well, I can believe this is an engine. It looks like an Unreal Engine 5 game. The Wilhelm. Oh, did they use the Wilhelm screen? I wasn't even paying attention. My brain like blinked out for a second. That's awesome.
Bringing cinematic action choreography, Spine is coming soon to PC. We're just minutes away from starting our top 10 countdown. And make sure you stick around all the way to the #1 game on our list to see some exclusive gameplay.
Since Super Hot was released.
But before that, here's a message from our friends at PC Game Pass.
I don't know. It's minutes away. But yeah, I kind of wish this was restricted to games that are coming out for sure within the next like 6 months, you know? Like, I'm just thinking about GTA 6 and Hollow Knight, Silksong, and it's like, these games are not coming out until like next year, maybe, at the earliest.
Destiny release, Bungie's taking a walk back through time for our first entry in the most wanted top 10. Wielding 30 years of sharpened shooter design, the studio is busy carving a new extraction shooter from the series that paved the way for Halo. So far, we haven't seen much of Marathon, but its mix of rampant AIs,
yeah, I guess next year is a month away.
Unknowable space entities, and high-saturation clone firefights are more than enough to earn slot number 10. Here's a special message from the studio.
Number 10, Marathon.
Are you guys excited for the Marathon remake? Or is this a reboot? I keep forgetting what exactly this is. No, absolutely not.
Hello, I'm Christopher Barrett, franchise game director on Marathon. We're incredibly humbled by the reception.
Yeah, I will say stylistically it looks very cool. Oh, it's an extraction
one of the most anticipated
shooter.
Games on PC.
Oh,
is an
I
honor
see.
Which absolutely
thank you for
motivates
following,
everyone
Thorn.
on
I
the
appreciate it. Thank you.
The whole team's hard at
It
work
does have
right
very
now,
good. It
building
has a
Bungie's
very,
take
very
on the
nice
extraction
visual
shooter genre.
direction.
And the next time you hear from us, we'll have a lot more to show, including gameplay. Thank you.
I genuinely cannot wait
That's
for that
it?
one. Right, let's keep things moving with a
Okay,
couple more
thank you.
My creation has gone rogue.
Frankenstein game?
And I shall rebuild it.
Huh.
I might die.
Looks kinda cool.
I am the master architect.
I have not played a roguelite or roguelike in so long. I am someone who can only speak like this.
Welcome to Crash
My
Land.
voice got stuck like this.
Explore a world filled with wonder, mystery, and some of these things. And then slap them. Just slap it all. Except these. Best to make a home for yourself, but not just yourself. After all, if you're gonna make it on this planet, you'll need all the help you can
I've
get.
never heard of Crashlands.
Crashlands 2 drops onto Steam in 2024. At number 9 on the most wanted is the product of a simple design philosophy. If you look hard enough, you can always find somewhere to put another skill tree, even if you end up making a second game in the process. Warm up that left mouse button because we're about to show you some Path of Exile 2. We traveled all the way
Yeah,
to New
we
Zealand to speak with the
do.
team, climbing the highest mountains to visit their studio in Auckland.
Don't Starve written by Borderlands writers.
Number 9, Path of Exile 2.
Yeah, I would like to play the original Path of Exile 1 at some point. I don't know when. So many games.
Seems the old
So
ways
little
still hold
time.
some power.
Yes. Yeah, people have shown me the skill tree for Path of Exile 1 and that looks intimidating. Yeah, I love Diablo 2. It's a good game. It's cool. So I know I'd enjoy Path of Exile as well, but it's intimidating.
Path of Exile 2 is basically our next generation action RPG. And one of the things we really wanted to make sure that we were doing with it is to make the action combat really, really excellent. We just want to make sure that anyone playing the game, you can play it like an action game, feels fun to play. We've added things like dodge rolls and like hack cancelling, things like this. And it just means that the game just feels a lot better than it previously did, as well as everything else that you'd expect from a sequel to Path of Exile.
One thing in particular that sets Path of Exile apart is obviously the depth, but in the itemization systems, crafting systems, but also the sheer number of quantity of monsters, encounters. Like, we have over a decade of content that is going to be available in Path of Exile 2 as well.
For Path of Exile 2,
Cool.
we really keep the mechanics from Path of Exile 1
God,
that are
game
great,
dev
but we
offices
can
always
now
look
have the
so
opportunity to
cool to
rebuild
work
them or
in.
restructure them in a way that is easier to understand and much more
Wow, that
accessible
guy has
for
all his
someone
little
coming at it
minis
for
in
the
there.
first
That's so
time, and
cool.
keep that depth there, either hidden away or much more natural to understand.
You hate
I think
them.
there's a big difference
They
between
look
depth
cool.
and complexity. Path of Exile 2 in some ways is less complicated than Path of Exile 1 because we've simplified the sort of technical complexity around doing things like the way you socket skills and things
Yeah,
like
I
that.
guess you
to make
can't
it
beat
easier
work
to
from home.
understand.
That is
But at the same
true.
time, we're making sure that we keep all the depth in terms of character options and things that you can do. So everything is still there as far as like what can I do to build my character. It's just that it is easier to do so because you don't have to be worrying, for
They
example,
had
about when
beer
you're changing your
taps in
items,
their
you're gonna break
office.
the way your skills are
Oh
working
my
and things like that.
god!
So I think
Wow,
that actually,
they were
new and regular
gaming
players can
hard
tolerate
there.
more depth. It's the complexity that we want to try and avoid. The dodge roll actually came about because we really wanted to be able to find a way to having some skills that took longer to do than other skills. But the problem with that is that skills feel really terrible if you start them and then you can't get out of them. So we really needed a way to make that interruption be possible, and the dodge roll was a really great way to do it. We actually already had a
Whoa,
philosophy for
dodge
Path of Exile 2 boss
rolls. I
design,
love
where we wanted to make
dodging
sure that
and
everything
rolling.
was dodgeable. But previously we were just doing that by running around. But I think the dodge roll has actually changed a lot of things, and especially because, now that you can expect a player to be able to do that, it means that we can have the expectation and the balance as well.
We've done
Developer
fresh design of
discovers
everything. We've taken
animation
some elements from Here We Won in
canceling.
terms of monsters, specific monsters, and brought them over and kind of because they were fun to play. Like, why not?
I think dodge rolls can be added pretty, pretty easily in like most ARPGs. I
say a
think
lot of the
they,
monsters are faster.
I think
for
they
example, which is
can
where dodge roll
work
helps
pretty
to come
well
into
and
play.
embed
We
themselves
have
well.
secondary AI systems that allow the monsters to do skills while they were performing another skill. Much like how a player can dodge roll to interrupt a skill, a monster can now do the same thing. We have a lot more monsters doing interactions with the environment. They'll interact with the world more, a lot more spawning from things, a lot more.
You're not a fan
like
of
in
the
one of our
dodge roll and
areas, then we
isometric
have
in
the monsters
2D.
riding on top of another monster, and then when they get close, they all
I
jump
don't
off.
think I can think of any
There's a lot of
2D
design changes that have had to
examples.
gone on to take into account the way that the new skills
You prefer
system works. So with
Theatrics to
something like the
dodge
Mercenary
rolls?
now, we're
I
developing
really
how
like
crossbows should
dodge
work. We
rolling
kind
in
of really
Dark
looked at that and
Souls.
thought, okay, how
That's
can we make
always been
crossbows just feel
my
completely different than bows?
main
If you look at
mode
shooters
of
like
play.
pistols
I
and
like
shotguns
that.
and things like that, like what about those
It's
makes
fun
them
to
different
be
from each other? And so
dexterous.
therefore it makes the whole experience just feel so different than what a bow feels like now. You want that like pull the trigger and it instantly fires, that kind of instant response type of thing. And I think that as we approach each different character class, we're thinking like, how can we make the skills here feel so different than every other class?
For a lot of the really unique skill sets like the crossbows, which are almost basically guns, there's a lot of work
It
that's been
made
done on other
Diablo
games
4
to
a
make
chore?
those feel
Ah,
right,
I
that we had
see.
the
I have
opportunity
not
to
played played 3 or 4. I've only played Diablo 2 of the Diablo series.
Shooter that can work well in an ARPG if you do the work, get the animation.
What made it a chore in 4? Just out of
curiosity.
curiosity. Thank you for the follow, B-Boy Steps. Welcome, how's it going?
Control as you would in a shooter-focused game. There's a lot of what have other games done well that we can bring into Path of Exile that no ARPG is really built on, because they don't have the crazy level of skill variety that
on
we
console.
ended up having.
So we've got a live stream later today where we're going to be showing off 2 of our character classes.
Don't
we're
play
really deep diving into the
PS2,
mechanics.
it's not
We're
worth
really excited
it.
to show that. So if you're interested to know more about Path of Exile 2,
I've heard
tune into
that people
later
really
today.
like the end game of Diablo 3, and I have not heard very much about Diablo 4, which is kind of worrying considering that game just came out.
Now, if you're anything like me, you leave your Christmas shopping to the absolute last second and then speedrun the entire thing in a single afternoon of guest checkouts and regret. But what to buy the PC gamer in your life? Well, our good friends at Intel have a few ideas. Here's 5 of their favorite gaming deals this holiday season, all on offer now at Newegg.
Wow.
The
Guys,
Acer
take
Predator
note.
Helios gaming laptop. Inside is an
whole
i7
laptop?
13700X CPU, an RTX 4070, 16
1600?
gigabytes of DDR5 memory, and 1 terabyte
Oh
of
my
storage.
God.
We've been big fans of Acer's Helios machines for ages, and the new 16-inch Predator has fast become one of our favorite gaming laptops. It's the perfect combination of processor, graphics card, big 240
I was
Hz
hoping
screen,
they were gonna
and
show
price.
like little
The
tiny
24-thread
gifts.
Intel CPU is
I don't really have $1,600 to spend on a Christmas gift.
The magic of frame generation for a buttery smooth experience.
I think even your
This is
mom
the Gigabyte
should
Aorus
have to get you
15
that for
gaming laptop,
Christmas.
running
What,
on an
another
i7
laptop?
13700H CPU, RTX 4070 graphics,
15?
16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, a 1 terabyte Gen 4
This is
SSD,
not
and a
for
15.6
Christmas.
inch 165 Hz QHD display. If your needs are a little lighter, this only slightly smaller 15-inch Aorus is a great option. You still get a 20-thread Intel CPU
It's all
with the same
laptops.
RTX 4070
Oops,
GPU
all
inside
laptops.
it and a high refresh rate QHD screen. It still packs a serious punch, and if you want
We
serious
did
frame rate
get
from the
to
latest
that,
games,
Octo,
either
yes.
of these laptops has you covered. We've also got
I'm
the
sorry
MSI
for setting the
Katana
dog
17
on
gaming
fire
laptop,
gift.
an i7 13620H processor, RTX 4070 GPU,
Oh, wow, that
32
one's
gigs
only
of DDR5
$1,200.
memory, and a
Wow,
1
we're
terabyte
getting
SSD.
cheaper.
If you're looking for a lot of screen real estate, MSI's 17-inch chonker will get the job done without costing a bomb. The 13th Gen Core i7 is a 16-thread chip. The machine still sports an RTX 4070 graphics card to handle all the newest releases, and you content creators are going to love the massive 32 gig of DDR5 memory this expansive laptop has to offer.
Wow.
Next, MSI's Aegis gaming rig, carrying the
computer?
i7-13700F CPU, an RTX 4060 Ti, another spacious 32 gigs of DDR5 with 2 terabytes of storage. So yeah, you remember that big black obelisk from the start of 2001: A Space Odyssey, right? MSI's Aegis R PC very much has that vibe, but also throws in a little
this
RGB
is a long
gaming flair.
chill for
Inside
computers,
this monolith,
man.
you'll
Come
find
on.
a beefy 24-thread
we
Intel
get
CPU
back to the
and
games?
way more memory and storage than you usually find in a PC at this price. Finally, we have the 12th Gen Core and Arc bundle, an i7-12700K CPU and the Arc A770. With a $50
$50
So there ain't nothing that
discount.
can top the feeling of building a gaming machine with your own 2
Wow.
And these
Oh,
Intel Silicon bundles will
50?
allow you to do that at a bargain price. For us, pairing a 12th Gen i7 with an
Thank
AS
God, I
Rock
love
Arc
saving
770 is a real smart
$50.
money play. Because these older CPUs share a ton of DNA with the latest 14th Gen chips. And this graphics card has only got faster since
Yeah, they're
launch.
basically giving it away.
Damn, those are some powerful computers. Let's hope Santa thinks we'd all be nice this year. Or at least he hasn't heard any of the things you've said in solo queue voice chat.
Or the things I said
Okay,
watching the
our next
PC
game
Gaming
is a fun
Awards.
one.
I got kind
A
of toxic
blisteringly
earlier.
fast racer and a 1999 throwback you didn't know you needed. Racing into early access soon. This is Death Grip.
Death Grip? The musician? Guillotine. Yeah. Hey goes, it 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 goes. Guillotine! Yeah! I'm so glad they finally ported Death Grips to PC. Thank God. This is just Quad Racer. Does look cool. If you're into like racing stuff, or I guess pod racers. Now this is pod racing, or however that line
Now
goes.
that's what I legally can't call pod racing. The whole reason we're here today is because yes, there are an incredible amount of video games, and we want to help you decide which ones are the most deserving of attention. But if you're watching and wondering, hey, why isn't The Elder Scrolls 6 one of the most wanted games? Well, let me explain. Our voting process for the most wanted list prioritizes games that are imminent and that we know.
What about GTA 6?
The more confident we are in a game's release date, the more rewarded it
You're
is.
joking. You're joking so hard right now.
For years and years. While theoretically enormous, they're frustratingly absent from the public eye. So, to give them at least a moment of acknowledgement, I'm going to see how many of these I can rattle through. Ready? The Elder Scrolls 6, Bioshock 4, which was announced 4 years ago, the eventual Cyberpunk 2077
GTA 6,
The Witcher remake, Project 007 from the team that made
GTA
Hitman,
6,
probably going to
Grand
be
Theft Auto
incredible
6,
Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Come on, BioWare, let's see
the
it.
6th entry
Yes,
of Grand Theft Auto.
Star Wars Eclipse, yes. The Tom Clancy Splinter Cell remake. Oh, and that untitled
Grand Theft
Fallout
Auto.
RPG from New Blood Interactive. Armor 4, that League of Legends fighting game that looks really good. A Wonder Woman game. The new Indiana Jones game from the folks that made Wolfenstein. Good and Evil 2, which has been in development for something like 15 years. The reboot of the Escape series and Crisis 4. Crisis 4. Oh,
yeah?
While I catch my breath, let's see a couple of games that actually have gameplay footage.
Can't be real. Games that actually have gameplay footage, she said.
Our world is in chaos.
What does she mean by that?
The gods and their armies of the dead seek to rule over everything we call home.
I'm gonna lose it. What?
I'll be damned if I let that happen. My name is Noor Vanek. Survivor. Soldier.
Yeah, I guess words are just a construct. They can mean whatever you want them to mean. None of this freaking matters. It's just gaming. Who cares, man? Sorry, I like completely missed that game. I was like going insane from the fact that she called out Elder Scrolls 6, but did not call
Time
out
for a word from
GTA
our
6.
good friends at Mad
Anyway.
Mushroom.
Mad Mushroom is a publishing company that is going to be a little different from other publishing companies.
Oh, that's that
Mad Mushroom
streamer
gives us
man.
the opportunity to enter the games industry while at the same time elevating and amplifying the message of
Oh,
hundreds of
interesting
indie
guy.
You are literally working hand
They
in
show
hand
Dragon's
with
Dogma too.
influencers to figure out how to make your game as enjoyable as possible.
I
not
forget,
just to
what else have
play,
they shown?
But also from a
Oh, they showed
content
this really
viewing
cool stop motion
If you're a developer
inspired
and you're
game.
interested in us
and it was
publishing
called
your
like
game, you can go to
Herald
madmushroom.gg.
something. Talented
Check it out.
Herald.
We're very passionate and we're very excited about what we're doing here.
Oh yeah, Path of Exile too. Oh yeah, Demon School.
In a city that never sleeps, innovators like Kieran Short and the All Street New York City Collective remind us that with the right tools, like the Alienware laptop, the boundaries of art and technology
Do
can be pushed
not get an
beyond our
Alienware
imagination.
laptop.
That's
Do not
where
do
Alienware's
that.
top-of-the-line computers come in. Introducing our real-life
This is a
XP
lie.
Boost,
Do
the
not
Alienware
do
Power
this.
Boost benefit. Scan our QR code or visit the site below to see how Alienware is undeniably stepping up the game.
They are not stepping up the game. They are stepping down the game. Sorry, I had an Alienware laptop in my teens, and it was horrible. It was horrific.
As a seeker. Your goal is to explore a serene fantasy realm.
Your work issue laptop is Alienware? Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Once again, Hilltop.
And unveil the secrets of the islands.
Is this another survival craft
the world
game?
To be brimming with thousands of handcrafted puzzles. Each of them
Okay,
carefully
the
placed
have
throughout the landscape.
handcrafted, thank God.
You might start off solving logic puzzles and then decide to search for hidden objects or go find some perspective or memory puzzles to take on. Designed by some of the best minds in puzzle design, our puzzles vary in difficulty and are thoughtfully crafted to be relaxing, challenging, and satisfying to solve for newcomers and seasoned puzzle fans. There is no linear path in Islands of Insight. You choose where to go, which puzzles to solve, and in what order, all at your own pace. You can solve puzzle quests to unlock new areas in the campaign, or explore the main island, an
If your dev
expansive
team
open
didn't
world
work
where
on like
most of the
this, I don't know if you can
puzzles
claim
and
you have the
secrets
best minds
Wander
in puzzle
around the
design.
sublime landscapes on
Sorry.
foot, or glide above them. Our shared
Riddle
world
me
allows for
this.
seamless interactions and collaboration between players. You can interact with others for a bit of guidance, or you can play entirely
Yeah,
on
they
your own.
hired the Riddler,
This
bro.
is your adventure. In today's fast-paced world, we hope
They got
Islands of
Paul
Insight
Dano
delivers
on the
a
team,
sublime
making
escape
all
for
of the
players looking
puzzles.
to unwind. If you want to discover more, play our demo today on our Steam page.
Okay, thank you.
In 1999, Homeworld
The
brought
Riddler
RTS
actually
space
made
combat
games in
fully into
Batman the
3
animated
dimensions.
series. Oh,
Now,
that's
20 years
awesome.
after Homeworld 2,
And
it's
yes,
a
there was
very
match
different
4
world for real-time
gameplay.
strategy. And
Amazing.
an excellent time for a comeback. From Blackbird Interactive, this is Homeworld 3.
When are we gonna see Vampire? The Masquerade? Bloodlines?
Number
2.
8, Homeworld 3.
I guess it makes sense. It's probably in like the top 5 most wanted. That game's
Batch of bombers rolling off the line.
I'm so excited, but I'm also not excited. But I'm so excited. They moved dev teams. They just moved. Well, they just announced that they moved the dev team to
cinematically compelling.
what's his face? The Dear Esther devs. Chinese room. That's it. Chinese room.
Or around. In essence, Homeworld
And it's
3 was
coming
really
out
our
in
original dream of Homeworld
2024.
2. The
They
problem
say.
was in the late 90s.
And thank you, H2 guy. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Massive coronal sun ejections, massive battles in asteroid fields.
Massive environments with these giant megaliths, you know, like gigantic
You think the
Death
game's
Star
too big
size
for
things
Chinese
that would
room?
create an interesting landscape for the
I
players to
have
move their
never played a
units through.
Chinese
We
room
had to
game,
wait 20
so
years
I don't know.
before we
Maybe-
could do that.
maybe they could work
anyone
on
who's
it.
interested in strategy or strategy
Yeah,
games,
the
we
development
want
team
to
moved the Chinese
immerse
room for
basically anyone
Bloodlines
who loves
too.
science fiction.
For us, Homeworld 3 is a love letter
Yeah,
to
they
the
could
fans
decide
of
Bloodlines
the
2 is actually
franchise
5
that have been with
hours
us over the
long.
last, 20, 22 years. With Homeworld 3, we
They've
wanted to
apparently been
continue
working on it
that
since
amazing feeling
2021.
that you got from playing Homeworld 1 back in the day.
So
and
they're
do that
hoping to
you
get it
again.
out by 2024, but we'll
You
see.
can play
We'll see
Homeworld
how it goes.
Tactical pause are going to allow you to actually just pause the game 100%. We have a
I
classic
kind of hope
controls,
it gets
which
moved to
you'll know
another
and love
dev
from
team,
Homeworld 2,
though.
and then
I
we
think
have
it'd be
our modern
awesome.
control scheme. And that one is built around
I think
FPS
it'd be
controls
amazing
that
to have
you know
another
and love
Dead
from the games
Island
that you
2
played before.
situation
So
where it's
MOBA
just like
players,
moving from
RTS players
dev
from
team
other
to
games
dev
will be able
team
to
to dev
quickly
team.
understand,
I
okay, if
think
I want to
that'd
go
be
somewhere, I
awesome.
just click on this element here. Cinematic combat is such a huge
Yeah,
pillar to
okay,
the franchise.
that was
we
a
want you to be able to get in there,
secret,
find the
BCB.
coolest
You
camera
can't just
angle,
go
and
around
enjoy the
telling
spectacle.
people that
For
I'm the
anybody
next
who's
dev
never
team
played a
for
Homeworld game,
Bloodlines
they'll be able to
2.
get
Come
right
on.
into the action.
wanted choke
nuke them
points. We wanted
forever.
interesting strategic decision making for the player.
When engaging in combat, terrain will actually matter. We have
The
tunnels
lead writer
where
for
you can
Machine for
actually take
Pigs
your
writing an
biters
entire
and
essay
frigates
on
through
some
those things,
gaming
and
site about how
that
it's
will
actually
actually
genius
remove you
gamers
from
just
the enemy
didn't
sensors.
get
You
it.
can ambush them. You can actually use
Really?
a larger ship to take fire for
Oh,
another
that's
ship.
awesome. I'll have to look that up.
So in Homeworld 3, we focused a lot on what wasn't already available for us within Unreal. We wanted to
They
figure out
said
the
something.
more
I forget who it
views
is. I
that
think
game
like
would
the
have
director
that
or
separate
someone
Homeworld from
said
any
that
other game, which
during
is
an
the
interview
the
about
skybox and the
Bloodlines
lighting
2,
to
he
give that
wanted
feel
to
of
make a
being in
game
space.
where
When
the
you go
player
into a
is a
nebula, the ship
star. Is the
understands
star of the
how much
story.
coverage it has
There should
from that, which
the
will
player
affect
should
the concept
always
of
be
fog of
the
war in
star of
game.
the
We knew that we
story
wanted system damage on the
when they're
ships,
playing
so
a
then we
game,
focused on
and
what that system would be like.
that made
You'll
me
see
very
the
worried.
history of your battles as you go through.
Because I do not agree
Please
with that
wishlist
line of
and
thought
pre-order the game. We're super
whatsoever.
excited to have you.
I think the coolest games are the games where you're just some like dude and you like work your way up, you know? Like RuneScape. RuneScape does that really well.
For there was once
Oh, what's
an empty
this?
potential about to be birthed into existence. But the potential was greeted by short-sightedness.
Yeah, and Bloodlines is awesome for that as well. Everyone just treats you like a piece of meat.
It swallowed up everything that was given.
Yeah, this is a cool art style. I don't know, I just feel like that guy's line of thought just kind of leads to the creation of like theme park core games. You know what I mean? Like Starfield's a theme park game where the world just revolves around the player. Like none of the characters have a life outside of the protagonist, and I just hate that. I think we need less of those games in the world, just saying. But anyway, yeah, sorry for talking over this game. It does look pretty cool.
Blessed is she.
Yeah, the best stories are the ones where you're embedded like well into the world and you're not the center of the world.
Perhaps you've heard of an obscure
Oh,
little
you're the
indie
dragon
game called
guy.
Stardew
I
Valley.
love you
Or
now.
maybe the hundreds of cozy life sims it inspired.
Hello,
Whilst its
man.
imitators are busy
Welcome.
trying to rebottle the farm life lightning, Stardew's
I
solo
have not
dev
played
is
the
leaving the
Gothic
barnyard
series. I
behind.
would like to.
From two
And I have
editors
not
at
played
PC
Kenshi
Gamer,
either,
Laura
but I would
Morton
also
and
like
Molly Taylor,
to.
let's hear more about this highly anticipated follow-up.
Oh, is this the follow-up to Stardew?
Number 7, Haunted Chocolatier.
Ah!
Molly, you and I end up talking about cozy games on the PC Gamer Chatlog podcast quite a bit, which is
I'm
why it's so
very
exciting
excited
that its
for
creator,
this.
Eric Baroni, is currently working on his next game, Haunted Chocolatier, where
Wait,
instead of us being on a
it's just
farm,
the
we're
hype
like running a
bit?
chocolate shop instead, which sounds super exciting. We haven't seen a whole lot
Oh.
about Haunted Chocolatier yet. We've seen a brief
This
trailer,
just
and we've
sounds
seen some
super
screenshots.
exciting.
We've seen like boss battles potentially. We've seen a
I
bit
was
of
hoping
the
we
new
would get more
cozy town.
information.
We've seen some expanded
Darn.
combat over
I'm
the
excited
Stardew
for
Valley
this,
formula.
though.
So we're
Like,
definitely anticipating
yeah,
hearing more about
epic,
it. as it
cozy,
continues
wholesome is
so I'm
definitely
really excited to see
an
how Baroni is
epidemic,
going to
but
take that formula and evolve on it.
I respect
and I have a
Concerned
pretty
Ape.
good
He's a
feeling
really
that
cool
Haunted
dev.
Chocolatier is going to be setting the standards for cozy games for years to come.
They're just random
Assistance
streamers.
required on the corner of 5th and 24th Street. A gas station
They
has
did the
exploded
same
and we
thing for
require
Grand Theft
immediate
Auto
medical
6. They just had
attention.
random
Received loud and
streamers
clear. We're on our
rambling about
way.
the game, saying how
ETA
excited
approximately
they
5
are.
minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. What is this? Almost looks like a David Cage game. That'd be awesome. Detroit, become ambulance. Oh, it's a paramedic simulator. I see.
The crusade is about to overwhelm us.
As a GTA streamer, I'm very excited for GTA 6 to come out because it will increase my income dramatically for a few months.
We must keep them from reaching the enclave at all costs.
Detroit become RoboCop. I've heard that RoboCop game is pretty cool, actually. Well, maybe, perhaps I will check it out.
Lorelei, it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Likewise, my friend. But we'll make it out of here. That's a promise.
Yeah, it's definitely very hard to develop a game solo deep freeze, so I also have a lot of respect for solo devs.
Fate brought us here. We did not come by choice.
Look, cards. Awesome.
The silence that devoured my home. Please, guiding star, send me a sign.
It's weird. Card games have just really like exploded recently, right?
The bird will guide you to my side when the time comes.
The crusade brings you a better future. Soon, there shall only be silence.
The void will devour everything.
Yeah, there definitely is a bit of like bloom overload with the lighting. I can see what you mean, Azor.
Firstborn,
I kind of like the art style, but
deep down,
I don't think it's my kind of game.
As one.
A vibrant blend of 4X management and card-based RTS battles, Songs of Silence releases in spring 2024. Next up on the Most Wanted Highway, a game that knows nothing beats a road trip. Just you, your car, the open road, and the interdimensional horrors bubbling forth from reality's cosmic wounds.
Oh?
Number
Pacific
6.
Drive.
Pacific Drive.
I don't think I've heard of this
The
one.
crown jewel of the Pacific Northwest. Its unmatched views and quiet solitude offer everything you need in the most beautiful place on Earth.
There is no cause for alarm. Take shelter in the closest pocket of stability in your area, and please refrain from thoughts or memories of home.
The chain of events were in plain sight. Strange accidents leading to
is
the
it
government's
analog
claim of
horror?
eminent domain and subsequent seizure of the peninsula, the evacuation of 100,000 people, and the attempt and abject failure at containing the rumors that spread like wildfire.
10 hours before Arda came to extract us.
Time to hit the Allen brakes. Wow, this is Allen brakes. We've willed it into existence.
Martyr or monster? Nothing had more potential than limb technology.
4.
And look what it did to the Olympic Peninsula.
3, 2, 1.
This could possibly be cool. I kind of like the concept behind it.
A new scientific frontier with a raw power, the potential is limitless. On this day,
This is how I learned to drive? No way. It's just more weird than scary. Yeah, it definitely looks more weird than scary, which is something that I appreciate personally. This is just what living in Washington is like. You don't give us special about this. And hello, Key Energy. Yeah, I will drink some water. Thank you, thank you. What is this? Yeah, this kind of looks like one of those mobile games you get like an ad for on like Twitter or whatever. New controls, buttons. Cool. Thank you.
I just love that we're seeing smaller studios take a swing at Souls-like gameplay. Mortal Crux is coming soon to early access.
That was Souls-like gameplay?
Coming up, we're nearly at the top of our list. It's time for a second
okay,
helping
if you
of
say
Helldivers
so,
as
ma'am.
the most wanted countdown continues.
Number 5. Helldivers 2.
Is this another one of those like extraction shooters you guys were talking about?
If there's one thing we value, it's interstellar combat with giant acid-belching insects, or as the fine soldiers of Super Earth call it, democracy.
Ah,
Now,
surprisingly
shooting in
not.
third person,
Ah,
the
it's a
Helldivers do
horde
deploy you
shooter.
for
I
co-op,
see.
and our panel of experts can't wait to enlist.
It's Souls-like because they wear armor. Yeah, Dark Souls invented stamina, they invented armor, they invented checkpoints, they invented
Helldivers 2 arrives on
bonfires.
PC for some co-op
Dark Souls is
starship
just so
trooping on
pioneering.
February 8, 2024. Now, we turn to the unholy rebirth of a 2009 strategy cult
Oh,
classic. When
here
Hell's
it
Throne sits
is.
empty, its greatest devils march to war in this stylishly sinister game of ungodly grand strategy. Here's the latest
Oh wait, no,
trailer,
this isn't
Solium
Bloodlines too.
Infernum.
LOL.
Set in the bureaucratic nightmare of hell, Solium Infernum is a political strategy game like no other.
Yeah, it
The
was
Prince of Darkness has vanished,
mid-2000s.
and to ascend to the Dark Throne as ruler of hell, you must prove to the infernal conclave that you are the most powerful archfiend of all. Equip powerful relics and cast rituals that can turn the tide of battle.
No, Western
Command
this
legions,
guy.
summon colossal titans, bribe minions, and attempt to outbid your fellow archfiends.
This guy,
in the
if it were grand
Hell's blind
strategy.
auction house. You'd best learn the rules of hell fast, and how to exploit them, archfiend.
You've heard some
For it is malice
board
and
game freaks
malevolence
say
that
this is
win
real
favor
good.
in hell.
Ah.
Insult and extort your enemies, goading them into open warfare. Or worse, humiliation. Scheme in your sleep with asynchronous multiplayer, investing just a moment each day in games that can last for weeks. There are no loyalties here in the Abyss, and betrayal is the name of the game. Solium Infernum isn't called a friendship destruction simulator for nothing. Better to rule in hell than
Sounds like
serve
she'd be
in
asking
heaven.
for a pledge on PBS. And thanks to viewers like you, we were able to bring Solium Infernum to PC.
History is defined by moments when its greatest himbos collide. In January, the world will stand
Himbos?
witness as Yakuza's very best boys unite for an ocean-spanning RPG adventure, and probably like some mahjong. Like a Dragon earned high marks from our voting
not,
free. Let's see.
not
what's latest on
mahjong.
Number 4. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Lately, our old friend
Thankfully,
the
it's
Siriu
not
clan's
another
been
hype
acting mighty
piece.
suspicious.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Hasuga-san.
Did it come out? I thought it was coming out next year, right?
There's someone there who wants to meet you. It's your mother, Akane-san.
Early next year. I see.
Freeze.
Yeah, this is the no mahjong safe
you met the head of the
room.
Barracuda. Name
I said to join the morning games in Margot's
Barracudas
server.
are after
No, I'm anti-jong. No mahjong on this channel.
This is someone else. You trying to tell me there are Yakuza in Hawaii?
The head of Kazuma Kiryu. What better trophy than the head of a dragon?
I really need your help, like,
Yakuza
right
games.
now. I take a bullet for
Maybe
a
I'll
butt
play
any day.
Yakuza 2 sometime soon.
You can always turn a new leaf, but you can't turn back the clock. All you get is the precious time you're given. You ready for this, Kasuga? Let's do this.
Wow. And hello, Alaris. Welcome. How's it going?
You haven't missed your chance at our gaming PC giveaway.
Yeah, there are so
Follow
many
the QR
games.
code on screen now and
The
complete
video
our
game
viewership
One
survey.
Piece. The
Once
video
you're done,
game
you'll
War
be in
and
the running
Peace.
to win a custom AC Mirage PC created by the talented guys at Blue Horse Studios
think I wanna
and
win that
boasting
thing.
a Core
Thank
i9
you.
14900K CPU from the show's presenting sponsor, Intel. Hell yeah! Free computers. We're just a few games away from the #1 game in our countdown, and from showing you some exclusive gameplay footage I think you're going to like. But first, here's another game from our wishlist, Crown Wars: The Black Prince.
Wow. Crown Wars, The Black Prince.
Your great passion. How appropriate. For it makes you blind to our ascension. We were here well before your kings, before your religion.
Cloud Wars. The Game Awards are next week, next Thursday. It's next week. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I hope they're horrible. Sorry, I'm trying to send out my hexacon Jeff Keighley right now. I hope we get another guy running the stage just like last year. That'd be awesome. The Bill Clinton guy.
Many things. But we have hope.
Manage your forces for medieval tactics in Crown Wars: The Black Prince, coming March 2024. Sometimes PC gaming gives us games that empower us to make games. Our next studio visit is with the group behind Everywhere, an ambitious creation platform currently in development. Let's hear a little more about the big vision behind Everywhere.
Everywhere. Jeff will take a bullet for Kojima.
Hey, my name's Adam Whiting, Assistant Game Director here at Build Rocket Boy.
This
and
is
I'm
the
working on Everywhere.
Metaverse crypto game? Ah, I see.
So it's a world of creativity, exploration, and discovery underpinned by really high quality systems that hopefully inspire the next generation of games creators and world builders.
Hi,
This
my name
is-
is Leslie Benzies.
this is what, number
I am
3
the
most
game
wanted
director of
game?
Everywhere and Mind's Eye, founder of Build a Rocket Boy. Everywhere is a
Amazing.
place where players can tell their stories, where they can build their own world. There's shooting elements, there's driving elements, there's puzzles. Players can build UGC, take part in many different experiences.
Most wanted
and
by
there's also
who?
a game called Mind's Eye.
They wanted the
Tools,
slot.
which we call Arcadia,
Paid
they're
accordingly.
part of Everywhere, so you don't have to jump to a separate
Yeah,
executable
it would
to
make
trigger.
sense. They paid them
Built
as
their
ad
platform
dollars.
with UGC in mind, so it's inherent to the games.
Arcadia, I think, is a really wonderful suite of creation tools that we're using internally to build content within the platform. I think that's really important. If you're using one set of tools and then giving a lesser subset of that to players,
Wow.
they immediately realise the limitations of the toolset they've been given. Whereas we want every single player to
Anyway.
play within Everywhere to serve as inspiration.
God, I'm
because they
so
have the same
excited for the
tools that we
Game
use to build
Awards
that
next
experience.
week.
So you
I
can look
wonder,
at
I
Utopia
wonder
as the
what
hub
band
where
Jeff
you
got this
socialise before
year.
you come into the games, meet up with your
I
friends.
hope it's
before
I
you
hope it's
decide to
Imagine
go for the
Dragons
entertainment
again,
that you and
so
your posse will
I
like
can
to.
laugh
Place
at that.
you arrive in within
Yeah.
Everywhere, and then you can use it as like a launchpad, jump into any other type of
I
experience,
haven't
go
been like
and
keeping
explore
up
the
with like
open world
recent
biomes
pop
surrounding
bands,
Trophy City.
so I
You
don't
jump
know
into
like
district buildings that
what
curate
pop
specific
bands.
types of
Well,
content,
actually
or
no.
you can
Jeff
jump
Keighley's
into
always
anything
like
you want to
5
throughout
years
portals, or
behind.
through invites
Like
from
he had
other players, but
Weezer
essentially that's
last
the kind of
year.
foundation that you
No,
use
not
to
last year, but I think the
experience
year
all these
before
other
he had
interesting kind
Weezer
of
at the
facets of
Summer
gameplay
Games
The
Fest.
progression system of the game, the actual gameplay of Everywhere sits within the biomes, and then you've got these abstracted other areas which we call arcs. and they're
The
pieces of
Agent
UGC
Dragon fits the
content
energy
that
of
we build and
TGAs
players
too
will build,
well.
and they're held separately from the main one.
they're connected by virtue of the fact that
yeah, I did not enjoy Imagine Dragons, but it's funny.
So using the same character and the same data to kind of traverse these different
I
experiences.
enjoyed it in like a messed up fricked way, you know?
We intentionally take a very light touch
Dude,
of narrative within
this
the
is
game
such a
because we
long
want this to be a
advertisement for
world
this
where players
game.
have
Come
agency,
on,
they have
man.
freedom to infer their own stories and their own world building within this space, and we don't really know what they're going to do with it, and we really want to
Can we
earnestly
move
kind of
on?
forward with them and help them build this world with us.
They want to
kind of
be
able to take part in
Fortnite
shared reality
Roblox
with
so
other players,
bad.
types,
Sorry,
all
it's not
different
gonna be
types of
you,
backgrounds,
bro.
experiences and wants and needs, but they're all being fulfilled by the creative potential of one particular platform. I think that'd be a really exciting
Do
place
not
to be.
compare Imagine Dragons to Kusoge.
The purpose of our alpha test is more
What
of an
is the alpha? I
infrastructure
know what an
test.
alpha is. We all know what alphas are.
To check out our
We don't
systems,
have
allow us
to. You
do
don't
a
have
lot
to
of kind of
explain
testing
this
of the
to
backend and all that
us.
kind of stuff. But they're also going to be kind of the intrepid explorers, the first into this brand new horizon, the first people to experience the tools and be able
I
to
mean, take
build
a
some
drink
really
of
cool content
water
with
for
them. We're
this.
keen for everybody to get involved. You know, like I said, this is a game that's been built from the very beginning with people like you sat at home watching this video right now.
What
in mind.
is a
So I
demo?
implore you, please
What
come to every
is
game,
a
sign
beta?
up to the alpha. We're very excited to give you player feedback.
Okay, thank God. Bye.
New world.
Hello, Dan. Welcome, welcome.
Together.
No, I don't think I will. Have fun. Bye. Get off my screen.
We're closing in on number 1, but first, the follow-up to a roguelike with fittingly mythical acclaim.
5-year alpha.
Number
Oh!
3,
That
Hades
wasn't a
2.
part of the list. That was just a random shill. Are you
After 3 years,
serious?
and who knows how many deaths?
Ow.
We still can't get enough Hades. And apparently neither do its developers. In
really wanna
Supergiant's
play
first
Hades.
sequel, Hades is imprisoned and the Titan
So
of
many
Time
people
is
love
the
it so
silver
much,
witchcraft-wielding
but
princess
I have
of the
not gotten
underworld
around to it
striking out
yet.
against the forces of Kronos. It's really something to imagine how Hades 2 could build on the slowly unfolding storytelling and elegant design of the first game.
Oh. Oh, this is that penguin jump platformer. The penguin girl. It has a pretty cute style to it. Yeah, I can see this being pretty wanted. Yeah, the Sonic Mania devs. 10 seconds of Hades 2 and 10 minutes of everywhere. Penny's Big Breakaway, that's the name of it. Yeah. Cool character designs. I like them. Hero Media blackout for this. Yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty good. They've shown gameplay of this before, so I'm totally fine with them showing this animated trailer. It's a cute trailer. And they show gameplay! These devs know how to do it. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. They don't look as terrifyingly uncanny.
You know, we don't think
Yeah,
of the PC
yeah,
as
I
the
could definitely
birthplace of
see that.
platformers, but we continue to see outstanding 2D and 3D platformers release each year. Nice. Okay, Elden Ringers. However many boss kills you've got under your belt, the greatest test for every tarnished is, well, it's Millennia. The second greatest test is patience. And by God, FromSoft, haven't we been tested enough? Torrent needs his exercise.
What?
As we scratch at the locked door of the lands between for details, let's
Oh,
hear
that's
from some
right.
of our
There is
voters about
Elden
what
Ring
they're
DLC,
expecting from
isn't
this
there?
expansion.
I have not played Elden Ring yet, lol. Wait!
Number 2.
DLC is number 2? You're
extremely
joking
excited
me.
about Elden Ring DLC Shadow.
I can understand being hyped for the
Personally, I'm
DLC,
hoping that they'll
but
introduce a new vast area to explore that gives you that same magical feeling as exploring Limgrave for the first time. Just something new and exciting around every corner, pretty much. In terms of boss fights, I'm hoping there will be bosses that are even harder than the base game.
they don't even have like footage of the DLC. It's just the streamer woman going, I love Elden Ring. Elden Ring was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
Deer, Gale, Orphan of
I'd like to see more of
Such a
that in Elden Ring
Manus,
DLC.
I would definitely say. It would be thrilling to see if they could come up with a boss that's even more difficult than Melania.
Ah, this is the dance pad lady?
I think we'll
see.
get a greater understanding into Melania's brother Mikola, which has been very much hinted and talked about in the main game. All in all, they can't release this DLC soon enough.
One final RPG featured in our show today is the return of a true cult classic.
Oh,
We saw
here it
this
is.
studio right at the beginning of the
Bloodlines
show with horror games
2.
Still Wakes the Deep, but they're also
Oh
working on the
my
second coming of Vampire the
God.
Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Tell me, Willem, what rumors have you heard about me?
That you were there in Cairo. They called you the Slayer.
And what will I be to you, Willem? And to this lonely, forgotten warehouse?
You're exactly what he said you'd be. I guess that makes it easier.
Makes what easier?
What happens next?
Is that it?
Before we find out which game tops our most wanted list, let's recap
Okay.
the top 25 so far. Still Wakes the Deep.
I
Sword
waited
of
I
the
waited like
Sea.
2 hours for that.
Persona 3 Reload. Harold Halibut.
Wow.
Star Wars Outlaws. Skate Story. Menace. Avowed. Dragon's Dogma 2. Frostpunk 2. Gloomwood.
Where's GTA 6?
Grand
Huh?
Theft Auto
Yeah, there it is.
6.
GTA 6 doesn't even have a freaking logo. Whatever.
Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Marathon, Path of Exile 2.
This is awesome. This is so raw.
Haunted Chocolate.
No, they didn't show anything from
Pacific
GTA
Drive.
6. They just showed these two
Helldivers
streamers talking
2.
about, man, I love
Like a
GTA
Dragon,
5.
Infinite
I had so much fun role playing on GTA
Hades 2.
5.
Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
We've ranked 24 of
Wait.
our 25 most wanted games.
Oh,
each
Bloodlines
capturing
wasn't
a
even
different
on the
piece of our
list?
Fascinations. We've had meditative sword surfing,
Oh.
like skateboarding, eldritch
LOL.
road tripping, whether it's the three-dimensional space strategy of Homeworld 3 or the ever-expanding
They just
universe of
paid
build
to be
crafting and Path of Exile 2,
advertised.
the most wanted represents the games we can't help but hunger for. But for our
Wow.
panel of experts, one game more than any other had a clear hold on our hopes. This game received the highest voting total from our panel of critics, developers, and content
Yeah, they
creators.
call you the Slayer.
It's the
It's awesome.
long-awaited
It's
return of a
amazing.
series that found wonder in jammed firearms and crackling Geiger counters, striking a balance between lethal tension
Wait.
and dystopic beauty that's never quite been
Th-
matched.
This isn't Half-Life
But
3,
also,
is it?
This game is a testament to developer fortitude. This is a project that's weathered
Oh, this is
wartime, including
Stalker
office
2.
relocations and most
Ah,
recently,
the
a severe
Stalker. No,
studio
Stalker
fire.
3? I don't know.
Here
How far
is
are
our
they in
most
the
wanted game.
Stalker series? Genshin Impact 3.
Number 1. Stalker 2.
Okay,
Heart
it's
of
Stalker
Chernobyl.
2. That makes sense.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm Yevgen, the CEO of GC Game World and the game director of
Hello
Stalker
there.
2
Thank you
Heart
for
of
the follow.
Chernobyl.
Welcome.
Recording this video feels almost surreal as I accept the award for the most anticipated PC game.
He looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo with that haircut. It's awesome.
Aligned for this moment to happen. Firstly, it's about you, our fans. Many years ago, when the journey we had planned concluded,
looks like a game.
you refused to leave the zone. You enriched it with stories, love, and life, ensuring that legacy continues through
Yeah,
the years.
I also haven't played
You've
Stalker,
shown
but
us that there are still
I know a
goals
lot
to
of people
achieve
really
and
like
stories to tell.
Stalker.
Your passion has guided us throughout the
Does
journey,
look like peanut
and I
butter
can never
gamer.
express enough gratitude for that. I consider this award a symbol of your unbreakable trust. Secondly, it's about the journey itself. This path was extraordinary, marked by dedication, passion, and commitment.
The bowl
from
cut is
everyone
back.
involved to
I've got a
deliver an
bowl cut. He's
unforgettable
got a bowl cut.
I
We're
feel
bringing
blessed
it
to
back,
lead a team
man.
like this. And I dedicate this award to those talented individuals. Stalker 2 stands as the biggest and most complex game in our lives. It was ambitious from the beginning, but evolved into an ultimate challenge. It holds extreme significance and a deeply personal
I gotta
connection
keep
for
the
us.
bowl cut.
Crafted amidst the most stressful conditions imaginable, including the pandemic, war, relocation, cyber attacks, life threats, and more. Additionally, it's about the legacy. Stalker began as a PC franchise
you,
and
I
has always
appreciate
been loyal
it.
to the PC community. Receiving this award at the PC Gaming Show feels like a confirmation that we will remain true to our vision and roots. This holds extra significance for me. I understand that discussing somber topics during a gaming show might not be ideal, but I'll take this opportunity to address the situation in my homeland. The war still goes on in Ukraine. Those currently fighting on the front lines, including GC employees, are real heroes. Not all of them were trained for this, they simply couldn't turn away. Stalker 2 was important for us even before the war, but now it stands as a national product, aiming to convey Ukraine's unbreakable spirit to the world. Today, we celebrate our victory here, while simultaneously striving for our homeland's ultimate triumph in the future. I am overwhelmed with the joy to recognize that Stalker 2 entered the final phase of development.
Oh, that's so cool.
Fellow Stalkers will soon reunite in the zone once again. Thank you all for this award. I assure you, it holds far more meaning than I can express in a foreign language.
Big respect for
Now,
working
I
through
want
what
to
they've
show
had
you
to
the
work
story
through.
trailer we have prepared for this occasion.
Oh,
Please
you
enjoy.
have a story trailer? Wow. I would have just let them off without showing anything. Cool.
You asked me about my good luck charm. Remember? It's an empty shell.
Decided to play soldier with me? Dimitri and I were just discussing a certain puzzle we found in the zone. But we can't quite seem to get all the pieces to fit. Maybe you can figure it out.
It reminded me that we used to be puppets.
I took just one awkward step, and my whole world plunged into darkness.
Yeah, this is very cool.
That was the day the psi fields were turned off. Suddenly, the voice of Monolith was gone. I felt as if I was awakening from a years-long coma. And through the scope, we saw the body of an unknown soldier fall.
We had a simple choice. Sit back and just wait for another super emission, or take a chance and get control of the
Yeah, that's also what I thought, Octo.
Only I didn't choose that path. Unlike you.
It definitely has a story. If it's as good as this, I really like the writing for this trailer. Maybe I should play Stalker. Maybe that'd be fun. Stalker 2. You recommend reading the short story? Okay, I will. Stalker's half about stalking the dudes. Oh, I like that.
Thank you for joining us in counting down the PC gaming show Most Wanted. And thanks as well to our sponsors at Intel for helping us
it's
put on this
based on Roadside
all the games
Picnic?
featured in today's show can be found
Really?
on the PC Gaming Show Steam page at pcgamer.com/wishlist. The Most
I
Wanted
didn't
list will
know
continue
that.
in
Wow.
2024. The overflowing
Okay,
bounty of
well,
PC gaming
now
does
I
not
have
quit,
to play
and neither will our
Stalker.
judges.
I probably
But
really
before then, we'll
like
see you
it.
back here in June 2024 when the PC gaming show returns.
Yeah,
If I can find my
Stalker?
way out
Is
of
it
this
about
bunker.
stalking
They've locked me in and
people?
I think they're about to turn the lights out. Thank you again for
see.
watching.
How much is Stalker 1? $20. There's 3 Stalker 1s? Oh. Which one should I play? Get the trilogy on GOG? Stalker GOG. It looks like it's also $20 on GOG. Shadow of Chernobyl? Okay, yeah, for sure. Maybe we'll play Stalker in place of since we finished Kingsfield. I'm pretty interested in it now, to be honest. It's like the least cute ball game in the world, I think, based on the games I've played, but I think that'd be fun. DCD, this is the wrong Stalker. This is it links to this. $3.79 on some key sellers. I can probably just pay the $20. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play it. I'll play Stalker. We'll do it. Cubold Hal? Cubold Hal? What? Yeah, I guess I do have every version of Aeoni as my recommended video. The first game is $3? Wait, let me see. Where is it? $3. Oh, it's $3 on Fanatical. Okay, I'll do it. I'll get it. I'll play Stalker. Wait, this is Call of Pripyat. Didn't you say to do Shadow of Chernobyl as the first Stalker? Stalker. Shadow of Chernobyl. Shadow of Chernobyl. Okay, yeah, Shadow of Chernobyl is also $3.79 on Fanatical. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll play Stalker in our Kingsfield slot. I hope it's not too hardcore for me, because I'm not really a shooter. Hold on, let me play some music while I'm just chatting. Yeah, I'm not really like a shooter kind of person, so I hope it's not too difficult. It's RPG-ish? Okay. Just don't let people tell me to download mods. Yeah, normally I don't download any mods outside of like bug fix patches like that. Alphanor, am I at Roadside Picnic? I have not finished reading Roadside Picnic. I've started Roadside Picnic a few times, but I just never got around to finishing it. Maybe at some point I will finish reading it. Much to think about. It's probably gonna be Jank. Well, I do like Jank. I think Jank is fun. Yeah. I guess, I guess I'm being stalker-pilled right now. Thank you, PC Gaming Show Awards. Anyway, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me for the PC Gaming Awards. Or, I guess not awards, PC Gaming Show Most Wanted thingy-mabob. It was a lot of fun. We got to hear about a few cool games. I'm pretty interested in Halabolt Herald, and... what else? all of these games are like blending in my head. Yeah, the GTA 6 bit was so funny. That was awesome. But oh yeah, Demon School. I keep forgetting that one. LOL. You put the whole list on the Discord? Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me do my ending stream shows. I have a Twitter. I have a Discord. Oh yeah, I'm still going to be streaming later today. I'm still going to be doing my Kaizo Ironman Emerald later today at my normal stream time of 10 p.m. CST. And I have a Neo Studies. And I have a YouTube channel where... hold on, I don't think I actually have my YouTube channel as an exclamation mark. 1 second. Okay, so that's my YouTube channel, and I will be posting my very first ever video essay tomorrow. And if you would like to access it earlier, I have it on my Patreon right now. You can find my Patreon on my NeoCities, I don't know, whatever. But it is currently posted there, and I'm very excited for it to be posted tomorrow on YouTube publicly. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see, who will we raid? Oh, let's go raid Lily. Let's see, what is Lily up to? Okay, looks like Lily is currently playing Shinobi. / raid Bear Eats Salmon. Okay. Thank you all very much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. I'll be live again tonight for Pokemon Emerald if you are interested in that. Otherwise, I'll be live on Saturday for something. Saturday and Sunday. Who's to say? No raid message? Sorry. I'm so bad at raid messages. Just say hi. Okay. Well, I guess I can't say goodnight in sheep tight. Just, Blah!